Stanford University.
And Arvin, who will close the session for us, is Vice Provost and Dean of Research here at Stanford, which means she's my boss, which means she's also Brian's boss and Miriam's boss and Scott's boss. Anne also is the Lucille Salter Packard Professor of Pediatrics and Microbiology and Immunology. She's a renowned microbiologist and virologist, and she has been elected to the American Academy of Arts and Sciences and also to the Institutes of Medicine for her scientific work. So she's a great scientist as well as being an excellent organizer here at Stanford, and it's due largely to Anne's vision and the vision of her, the co-leaders of the university, John Etchemendy and John Hennessy, that we're even here today, and that we have a campus-wide Neurosciences Institute, and it's been Anne's drive and Anne's encouragement that's been responsible for a lot of our success here. So, Anne, would you please come to the podium and close this session for us?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Bill. So I really have a very simple task here today, and that is to thank all of you for what you're doing to foster this new neuro community that crosses the university. And it includes, as you all know, the schools of education, law, business. We didn't have so many faculty from those schools on our speaker list today, but that is what we envision as the opportunity here. And as Bill said, this effort, this Stanford Neuroscience Institute, is really at the highest priority for the university. So we are very energized by what it is that we know can be accomplished as you continue this work to engage the very broadest spectrum of our faculty and our trainees, most importantly, as you're working to create new knowledge about human behavior. So whatever it is that causes human beings not to give up on a good idea, I think that's what brought all of us here to this second symposium of our Neuroscience Institute. Obviously, this whole opportunity was created from an enormously strong platform in neurosciences. It was created by truly visionary scientists who worked for decades at Stanford, and I hope are gratified by where we're all at, what brought us today. So clearly, S&I has the interdisciplinary focus, and so again, I don't think we would have had this institute as reality if we did not have the commitment, very broad commitment from our faculty to really work and catalyze these interdisciplinary research opportunities where there are so many intersections now between neurosciences and other disciplines, and where progress in neuroscience will be advantaged by leveraging those intersections. Of course, I know you all agree that we have to thank Bill for his dedication and his just deepest possible commitment to his role as S&I director. It's really remarkable what Bill's accomplished so far already. I know he did that with the help of his executive committee, keeping him on the straight and narrow with any issues that have come along over these last couple of years. So clearly, we have, as part of what we can recognize as the consequences of this interdisciplinary approach, are the big ideas. I think all of you just read down through the list of what those big ideas are. They go from the most basic of discovery science to the kinds of totally inspiring work we just heard about the brain-machine interface. We have new ways being explored about thinking about human health, and especially brain rejuvenation. I like that one. More of that, please. And this is just the first round of these big ideas. So as an institution, I think we are so fortunate that we have the resources to put into that kind of very pilot, early stage work that can lead in directions that we don't even know when we use those resources. So that is all part of the institutional perspective and what we think we're trying to enable here. The other part of it, which you will maybe begin to see not too long from now, is the new building. I don't know whether Bill showed any pictures. It is going to be beautiful. And it is going to be right over there. And it will be not just a place where there will be labs for a group of faculty who work in neurosciences and theory and computation around neurosciences, but also a home, a place where people we envision will come from other parts of campus because it will be a magnet for this kind of research and discovery. So we're really looking forward to that, as I'm sure you all are, and you really will when you see the pictures of it. And Bill has advocated strenuously for a pub in that building, open late at night. We all know that neuroscience only goes on in the nighttime, I guess, real neuroscience. In any case, that is something for all of us as a community to look forward to. Finally, I do want to thank our outside speakers who came to share their expertise and their new discoveries. This community is going to depend on that kind of participation and engagement with us, and we hope that we can make these opportunities very attractive for our outside colleagues as well. So really just thanks to all of you. Please thank each other for what you're doing, and see you at the posters.
For more, please visit us at stanford.edu.